stuff in my gum.
Pictures often you see of like in a movie and stuff has to be photoshopped. Nostalgic. Real life. Yes, it's real life. It's really day. Let's go ahead and get a look at your forecast with meteorologist Ed Matthews. Ed, you've been sort of reviewing everything that came together for that perfect winter storm yesterday, and it's still just hard to imagine like places getting over 8 foot of snow in North Carolina.
Yeah, on our list, Lexington's a big winner. 16 inches of snow. When things are just right, we can get a big snow here in our part of the Piedmont in the state of North Carolina, and things were just right. With the track of the low and very cold air in place, those are the two major ingredients that you need. Snowstorm, and all of those ingredients came together yesterday. Hey, we're clearing out. You know what that means? We're going to see some sunshine today, and we're going to welcome it with a big smile. Temperature at 11 in Greensboro, 13 in Winston-Salem, and in High Point. Asheboro at 14, 13 in Lexington. Wilkesboro, the temperature there is at 12. A little bit of wind. Look at this. It feels like 4 below out at PTI. Feels like -2 in Winston-Salem. 0 the wind chill in Lexington. 20-25 mile per hour wind gusts this morning, maybe even a 30 mile per hour wind gust, keeping wind chills all day in the teens. We'll make it into the upper 20s. That'll be a struggle with all the snow around. And then tonight, clear sky, light winds. We get maximum radiational cooling. We'll go down to about 10 or 12 with light winds overnight.
Let's get a look at our Triumph roadways with our NCDOT traffic cameras. Take a look at this. This is out in Greensboro, I-40 at Sandy Bridge Road, completely covered in snow. And as you can see, it's a ghost town. Not many folks out and about. And it's probably the best bet to stay inside unless you absolutely have to be out on the roads. As we take a look at our big picture map, we're seeing congestion across the board. Those orange, those yellows, those reds. This is due to those icy and snow-like conditions out on our interstates. As we zoom into Greensboro, we're seeing those slowdowns out on 40, 29, Wendover, and as we move over to Winston-Salem, seeing it on 40, 52, pretty much all across the board. So we're going to sound like a broken record this morning. Stay off the roads if you can. And we have crews out in the triad this morning, tracking the aftermath of yesterday's winter weather. WFM Live News 2, Giselle Thomas is live in Greensboro this morning, and we have Christina Dillon in Burlington. First, let's go ahead and start out with Giselle. Giselle, I'm curious, you covered this system last weekend, the first one, and now you're covering this one. What are some of the comparisons that you have found?
So the first comparison, I know, just so you guys can see around me, you can see it's like a blanket of snow. Last weekend, it was a blanket of ice. And this is kind of the perfect comparison right here. So you can see all the fluffy snow. It's a little bit deceiving because as soon as we get to the actual ground where it's cleared, you guys can see that this is the remnant of last week that's really showcasing itself here. And as we know, can also cause an issue on those roads. Now, all throughout the morning, we've been off of East City Boulevard. We've also went down Summit. We did see several plow trucks But the best way to explain it, they're doing their job, what they have to do. But even with this increase of wind, we are seeing the snow kind of blow over once it's done and plow through and kind of settle right back into place. One of the main concerns is just with the accumulation of the snow that then turns that ice and snow, it just creates really dangerous and hazardous conditions if you are out on the roads. So I know we've been saying this a lot of times, but if you can avoid travel, it's best to. We've seen the perfect example. It turned into really a perfect storm for danger the other day, as we know that a lot of people were out and about and their cars were slipping and sliding. And it's because of this slush that we're seeing that's now starting to create. And we know that once that sun comes up, even though we are seeing those freezing temperatures, it melts it just a little bit, but then with the freezing temperatures overnight, it freezes everything. So just some things to look out for are black ice. Also making sure that if you are on the road at all, that you're keeping a safe distance between your vehicle and others. But also the main thing is, if you don't have to go out, stay out. And let the people who are working around the clock as they're out there clearing the roads, plowing and salting as best as they can. But again, conditions on the road, it's ice, that's what we're seeing at this time, and also the weather is actually clear up estimated. Right here, the comments of everyone is
Right next to all I can say it, get better, stay home, get home, season of Bridgerton or something. No need to be out and about if you don't have to. All right, let's go ahead and check in with our Christina Dillon. She is out in Alamance County this morning. Christina, I know that you saw a lot of slick spots where you are.
Yeah, that's right, Lauren. We're on Hunterville Road in Burlington, and the roads here in Burlington have been plowed. They were plowing yesterday afternoon into yesterday evening. They said they're going to be back out on the roads at 8 a.m. We did see 2 plows out before, but not pushing any snow. Looks like they could have been salting from the back of their trucks, but I can't confirm that. I did ask the city last night, and I'm still waiting for a response if they're salting and plowing today. But I'm going to show you the road. This isn't too slick right here. You can see, I'm going to shut the light off, that it's pretty packed down from where they were plowed. But the slick spots are going to be anywhere where snow is built up, anywhere where tire marks are trying to put those impressions in that there's kind of mounds of snow. That's going to be what's dangerous, because once your tire hits that, you're going to slip and slide. We did that already earlier. And as far as Burlington goes, we've seen, we're going to kind of go into some residential streets, but just looking, it looked to me like some of those residential, which would be the third priority roads, have been plowed. So we're going to check that out a little bit more. Nothing's open. I mean, granted, it is 6 a.m. The only place I've seen open was Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, Taco Bell, all those places. All their drive-throughs haven't been plowed. So, like you said, maybe stay home, binge watch something. I think even if you come out, you're not going to have a long walk going anywhere that's open. The roads that are plowed, if you have to drive, just drive slow and you should be okay. You don't want to hit anything too fast or foul snow or try to make turns too fast. I'm Burlington, Christina Dillon, WFOY News 2.
So much, Christina, and how much you love that coffee, so I'm sure it was a little tempting not to go into a Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts. After all that weather coverage you've done, we order a bunch of hot coffees. We'll continue to track this winter weather throughout the day on our website and WFMY Plus. Just go ahead and download it on your TV, and you can watch it all for free. Coffee and hot chocolate sounds good in these cold temps. Well, Sue and Greensboro has gone quite a mixed emotions. While many have leaned into the fun, others dealt with their fair share of stress, like many of us getting to work this morning. Yes, those cortisol levels were very high. As the snow continued to fall all day long yesterday, these stories in the triad will continue to play out. There are so many reasons to get out in the snow.
This guy.
It can be as simple as making your pups happy. They love the snow. For some, the snow is no stranger. Propaganda.
Yeah, makes us feel like old.
In fact, for many, this amount of snow is normal.
Good day.
Yeah, this is like a normal Tuesday back home. For others, the snow comes with stress.
Man, stuck in the snow. Trying to get out of here.
A group of friends stuck on Wendover Avenue eventually make their way out of the sticky situation.
I'm from Greensboro, North Carolina. I went to Dudley High School. So this is, we haven't had this in a while.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Man, look, there we go. Look, we out of here. That's all I got to say. I'm out of there.
But not without teamwork.
Wow, teamwork makes the dream work. The constant snowfall made plowing roads a real challenge for crews. The city of Greensboro says its crews are working 24/7, working 12-hour shifts to get priority 1 roads cleared by this morning. There are major roads like Battleground Avenue and Westgate City Boulevard. Side streets will be next. And for an update on road conditions, head over to drivenc.gov where you can see the latest closures and delays and updates as roads clear. So it's a useful tool if you have to hit the road this weekend. Greensboro police responded to over 40 crashes and helped with about 60 other traffic cases. The roads have been a mess across North Carolina. Troopers responded to 750 crashes and more than 800 calls for service. They say no crashes were deadly.
A pileup involving more than 100 cars and big rigs in Kannapolis shut down I-85 for 5 hours. If you've ever been involved in one of those pileups, it is the most horrible thing you can be a part of. The Highway Patrol says it started small with a crash involving a tractor trailer and car at 430 in the northbound lanes yesterday afternoon. That accident caused more than 30 tractor trailers and 70 cars to get trapped and stuck on the road. Also a big reason why you need to keep a good distance between you and the car in front of you. The National Guard was even called in to help clear up this situation. Troopers say the interstate was finally flowing again at about 9:30. That's several hours after the first crash started.
Well, the snow is ending, but our weather impact alert will be in effect through midday on Monday. We're just going to be dealing with snow that's on the ground and bitter cold, but I see a little bit of a warm up. We'll talk about the 7-day forecast coming up.
I have to be honest, I was done with surveillance.
Meet my client 14 minutes after 6. Snow has finally ended in our part of the Piedmont. Still snowing down east, though, from the Outer Banks all the way down to Wilmington and Myrtle Beach. Last check at Myrtle Beach and Wilmington, about 4 inches of snow on the ground. All of this will be offshore probably before lunchtime. As a matter of fact, here locally, the sky is already clearing. I think we're going to see a good bit of sunshine for a teeny amount of melt today. But I think by Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to get into the 40s. And that's when we're going to start to see the snow go away. But we've got so much on the ground, it's going to take all week to get rid of the snow. Bomb cyclone. That's what happened along the Carolina coast. Wind gusts yesterday over 50 miles per hour on the Outer Banks. They actually had blizzard conditions on the Outer Banks with blowing snow. Bomb cyclone is when a low pressure area develops and strengthens very, very rapidly. Thankfully, that storm is pulling away. It's still a bit of a breeze. This morning, anywhere from 20 to 25 miles per hour wind gusts, but oh, that wind is making it feel rather frosty. 4 below, the small number, the wind chill of the feel-like temperature. 4 below out at PTI, 2 below in Winston-Salem, 1 over at Danville. It feels like 5 over at Asheboro. And as the wind picks up, the wind chills go down. So these aren't flexible. This is just a snapshot of the most recent data from airport locations around the Piedmont. But even with temperatures making it to near 30 today, the wind, 25, 30 mile per hour wind gusts, will make you feel like it's in the low and mid-teens. I think upper 20s to around 30 for the high today, but with a clear sky and a snowpack tonight, temperatures will drop to around 10 or 12. But good news, by tonight and tomorrow, the winds will be much lighter as our low pressure finally pulls away from the Carolina coast. Will stay cold today and tomorrow. And then by Tuesday, we'll start a little moderation in temperatures. We'll get back into the low and mid-40s. This area of low pressure tracks north. It'll drag a cold front through our area on Wednesday. Limited moisture, but could bring a few pockets of what looks like to be rain on Wednesday. We'll keep an eye on it, but right now, liquid precipitation is something that we haven't had for a while. It's all been frozen, right? Partly sunny, 28 today. Windy and cold tonight. It'll be clear. Lows will drop to right around 12. Lighter winds tonight. Light winds and partly sunny on Monday. We go above freezing, about 37. Little heat waves there Tuesday and Wednesday with low and mid 40s. We'll bring in about a 30 to 40% rain chance on Wednesday and then cool it off again. Not bitterly cold, but cool it back into the upper 30s on Thursday and mid 40s by Friday.
We have crews out in the triad this morning tracking the aftermath of yesterday's winter weather.
WFY News 2's Giselle Thomas joins us live at Greensboro Urban Ministry. And Greensboro, Giselle, snow isn't just an inconvenience. It actually can block people from getting access to basic needs like food. What is the Urban Ministry doing to help people in this situation?
Yes, that is so true, and that's what the Urban Ministry is doing what they can to get people food in this community. Now, this is about 300 bags that we can see that is combined with food. We're going to take a quick look at what's inside here in just a second. I'm actually here with Tyra Clymer, she's the Director of Spiritual Care. I wanted to ask Tyra, I know, just so everybody understands, these bags are going to be given out to the people at the White Flag Shelter, and then also, from what we understand, the people who show up right here to the Potter's House. Tell us a little bit about just the content of this bag. You guys see there's several things here for a great breakfast.
Yes. So we definitely try and provide the most nutritious breakfast that we can. So for breakfast, they will have a sandwich, and also for lunch, they'll have a sandwich, juice, milk, and cereal. And so we typically would have a hot breakfast, but because of the conditions, some of the groups that we normally use to cook the meals are not here. And so we just have to pivot a little and make sure that we still provide a nutritious breakfast and lunch.
And I know throughout the morning we've been showing you guys how treacherous that these roads really are. This is what stops some of those crews. But here at Reaper Industry Clarity, you guys are still giving out that food that's needed. I wanted to ask too, I know in the times I've been here, seeing people lined up around the corner at Reaper. There's actually one man already out there now. Tell us about just how the community really thrives on this and how it's such a necessity.
Well, daily we provide up to 600 meals. People come, children even come when children are out of school. That's why these meals are so important, because when children are out of school, they also come and get a meal, breakfast or lunch. So we're here every day, 24/7. Our meals are open to help.
This shit is crazy.
And this is the one thing that it's just with getting out to the community. Over there, it's actually what the people who are part of the shelter here are going to get as well. So it's hundreds of literally portions of food on top of an additional 200 or so. So it's just so many different things that are getting together here in the need to serve others. Live in Greensboro, Giselle Thomas, for Local 1 News 2.
All right, thanks, Giselle. Just another reminder that the snow, these weather conditions impact more than just the commute. All right, we'll check in with you a little later. The time is now 6:20. We're headed to the break. Stay with us.
Sprouts new favorites. Eating organic is expensive.
Not when you've got surprisingly great prices on delicious organic finds.
Sprouts Smith number 14. I can't eat all of my meats.
Meanwhile, she has found something vegan, gluten-free, and extremely delicious.
Sprouts Smith number 1. I'm a Sprouts person.
If you like fresh finds and better for you discoveries, you're probably a Sprouts person.
Come see for yourself at Sprouts Farmers Market.
Want to drive? Tarmac.
These cold temperatures aren't good for the little ones. Watch out for signs of hypothermia in babies. If your baby has bright red, cold skin, and low energy, get medical help right away.
These cold temps aren't good for anyone. Adults should watch out for hypothermia as well. You can see common signs for hypothermia in adults on your screen. If you have any of these symptoms, seek medical attention immediately.
You'll still want to stay away from frostbite during this winter storm. Yes, it is possible. You can protect yourself by wearing several warm layers of clothing and avoid being outside for too long. Seek medical help immediately if you feel any signs of frostbite.
It's going to be dangerously cold the next few days, and if you think someone has frostbite or hypothermia, call 911 immediately.
Morning. Fine.
To be exact. And I like
Y'all come in, like, and subscribe if you already haven't. To go on my channel.
sure by around lunchtime, snow is taking off here. As a matter of fact, the sky is clearing. We're going to see plenty of sunshine across the area today. Boy, do we need it in the wake of our major winter storm. Yeah, we've got a little breeze, and that's creating a nasty, nasty wind chill this morning. You can see some of our communities with wind chills below zero. Most recently, out in PTI, it feels like 4 below zero. Jefferson, it feels like 16 below zero. How about some quiet weather for a change? Now, our weather impact alert will be in effect through midday tomorrow for snow on the ground. And then thereafter, we're going to get some melt. We'll be into the 40s by Tuesday and Wednesday.
substantial amount of snow. I think I was at college then, because I don't remember ever experiencing anything like this.
Well, it's been a long, long time since we've had a snow like this anywhere in North Carolina, really. And you're correct. The weather impact alert will be in effect for today through tomorrow morning. We're just going to deal now with what's on the ground. The snow is tapered off. The sky's clearing. I'm going to see, we're all going to see a lot of sunshine today. But bitter cold temperatures today and tomorrow. And of course, the roads are a mess. But I tell you what, kudos to all of the people who are out cleaning the roads and getting them safer for us to drive on. They have really worked a lot here over the past week. Big numbers, the current temperature, we're generally in the low and mid-teens this morning, but the more important number is the wind chill. A little bit of wind out there this morning, making you feel like it's below zero in many locations. Now today, sunshine, we've got sun tomorrow, and into Tuesday, we'll be into the upper 20s today, 37 tomorrow, 44 on Tuesday, and 43 with a shower chance on Wednesday.
All right, here's another live look at our roads with our NCDOT traffic camera. Let's check again on the I-40 at Sandy Ridge. Ghost town out there, but that's what we like to see on mornings like this. You should not be out and about unless you absolutely have to. As you can see, the interstate blanketed in snow, but our snow crews, our plows have been hard at work working around the clock to clear out some of that snow, but with the wind, it keeps whipping it back in place. So let's go ahead and take a look at our big picture map here. A lot of congestion all across the board. We're seeing those oranges, those yellows, those reds, and those light, moderate, and heavy delays, and that's due to the ice out on the interstates. But the good news, no reports of any crashes at the moment, so that means most folks are staying off the road. We'll keep a close eye on this and let you know about any of those accidents that start to roll into the traffic center.
And you know it, our crews are out there in the triad this morning tracking the aftermath of yesterday's winter weather.
So here's one news crew. Christina Dillon is live in Burlington this morning, and our Giselle Thomas is at the Central Urban Ministry ahead of a breakfast for those who are being sheltered. First, let's go ahead and check in with Christina. Christina, you've been driving around in those conditions where you are not good.
Yeah, Lauren, we've made it to some residential areas, so it's pretty much an hit or miss here in Burlington. To give people an idea of where we're at, we're here at Williams High School in Burlington. This residential area, some roads are half plowed, some roads are not plowed at all, and some roads are fully plowed. So these could be secondary or those third primary, or third ranked roads. So sorry guys, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this is the high school here. And as you can see, this is plowed. So they were plowing yesterday afternoon into yesterday evening. So we've also noticed that some areas are better plowed than others, meaning they probably plowed them later in the day. You can see some of the homes here, cars covered in snow, and those cars that are parked on the side of their houses, they're on the road. That area is still pretty snowy, so they might have some trouble moving their parallel parked car. But Burlington has gone to some of these roads, so if you do live in a neighborhood, check outside when you wake up and see if they've gone to your road. Now, this is a road here that you can see they plowed, so those residential roads, they have them, some of them. But like I said, we've seen some that haven't been even touched, so if you don't have four wheels to drive, then you might have some trouble getting out of your neighborhood this morning. The areas that are plowed, we're driving with ease unless you hit that kind of patch of snow. But I hear Giselle is over in Greensboro, and that we've been in a ghost town, but I hear that you're actually preparing for a breakfast for some people that need shelter. So I'd love to hear about that, Giselle.
Yes, and with the road conditions that you were mentioning, it's a similar thing that's happening here. So normally this gets full with lots of different churches, but we know that because the roads are so treacherous, that's why now we have some staff members that are groups right here. We had to be doing some preparations right here. I'm also here with Ms. Tyler Clymer. She's the director for spiritual care here at Greensboro Urban Ministry. I wanted to ask, I know this is that real busy process of the day. We're going to do that for people in the shelters. Tell us a little bit about just the importance of having
we have that client food choice pantry where families can line up and do their own shopping for their families. Tell me about the influx of people that you see. I know whenever I show up, that line is out the door.
Yes, and that is normal. That is normal for us. Daily, we provide at least 200 families and individuals with groceries that need to come in, pick out those items themselves so they can cater the meals to their needs. But we're especially proud because we know that while people are out, the families will need some extra support. And so we have rearranged our hours so that we can open up when it gets warmer, the temperatures go up during the day, and we're staying open a little later as well.
And I know just reiterating, as you guys are seeing, as all the preparation being made here, it all comes back to this process that's right over here, where you can see that completed bag that has all the extra additives, where we have the drink, also the cereal, just making a complete meal. You know, it's going to be given out to about 300 people who are in shelters across Greensboro, but also right here at Greensboro Urban Ministry. Also, 7 of the organizations can come up, and they're going to bring these bags and distribute them to the community. Live in Greensboro, Giselle Thomas, let me put my news too.
That's a good thing they're doing this morning. Thanks for telling us about that, Giselle. Right now, it's best to stay off the roadways, but if you do need to get in on the road for an emergency, you should have your winter weather car kit at the ready in case anything goes wrong. Here's a few things that you should have in your car at all times. Jumper cables, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and some snacks and water. And make sure you have some more clothing in case you get stuck, like boots, gloves, hats, and even blankets.
Over the next few days, you'll want to keep these recommendations in mind. When you're driving just 35 miles an hour, for example, an icy road can increase a normal stopping distance by 10 times because tires lose traction. We will be dealing with icy or snowy roads all this week, so definitely want to take it slow when you're outside. And take it slow there when stopping, don't slam on the brakes. If your car ends up sliding, steer in the direction you want your car to go. We followed this rule this morning on the way into work. Do not slam on the brakes at 6:40. We're headed to the break.
I was gonna take Peaches to the vet, but Chewy knows things happen. But you can get ahead of one thing, your pet's health. With a routine vet visit, get their butts to the vet, Chewy gets their meds to your door.
Birthday parties, spa treatments. You love them this much, shouldn't they be protected like family? Healthy Paws has pet insurance, no payout limits, fast claims, and coverage when it really counts. Get your quote today at healthypaws.com.
Good morning, y'all. Come in, like and subscribe, please. It is within the last week.
Over coastal Carolina. It's still snowing there. Places like Wyatt City and Kinston and Greenville, Little Washington, and also Jacksonville and Wilmington, Myrtle Beach. All of those areas still seeing a little snow. All of this should be off but we're starting to see the sky clear, and I think we're going to see a good bit of sunshine today. You know, yesterday they had wind gusts over 50 miles per hour on the Outer Banks. They had blowing and drifting snow, and they actually had, by definition, blizzard conditions with the blowing snow there. Leftover winds this morning anywhere 15, 20, 25 mile per hour winds, but that is making a big difference on how it feels out there. It feels horrible around our part of the Piedmont. We've been tracking negative wind chills across the area this morning. Most recent report, 4 below is what it feels like in PTI. 2 below in Winston-Salem, 1 below over at Danville. Other areas have wind chills right around 1, 2, or 3. So a very, very cold morning, and that biting wind will actually be with us throughout the day. We could easily have more 25, maybe even 30 mile per hour wind gusts. We'll make it into the upper 20s to around 30 for the high temperature today, but that wind will keep wind chills into the low and middle teens across the area. It's going to be a cold day today, but at least we're going to see a good bit of sunshine. With a clear sky tonight, winds will be light and all that snow over our area. Just a classic reason for the temperatures to bottom out. And I think by tomorrow morning, around 10 or 12 for the morning lows on Monday. But again, the winds are going to be light with our low pressure pulling away. Will be cold today and tomorrow, and then by Tuesday and Wednesday, a little moderation in temperatures. Our next weather system, low pressure tracks to the northeast, drags a cold front through here on Wednesday. This go round, it's looking like it's going to be liquid precipitation, thankfully, as that front moves into our area early on Wednesday. A few rain showers, not a big rain event, but there will be some around on Wednesday, and then we'll dry it right back out by Thursday. Upper 20s to near 30 and partly sunny today. Tonight will be clear. Forecasting a low around 10 or 12. 37, we're up into the low mid-40s Wednesday, and bring in that small rain chance on Wednesday.
Oh my God. No, you fucking can't. I done hit the goddamn back button, motherfucking bitch.
So I want to ask. Why not? What's up, YouTube? the mastermind, after the mastermind. Before the mastermind, after the mastermind. The tips and suggestions that made this possible came directly from the mastermind. And as they continue to invest, their channel is gonna grow. Go check them out. Love and React. Black married couple that's acting to make the dating content online. And if you're ready to invest in your channel, click the link in the bio. I'll see you on Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Now, back to the content. All right, so we get started, all right?
I ain't taking the you stand right there back up.
That's cool. That's perfect. That's perfect. What lady?
And I don't, you didn't record right now. No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm recording. What lady?
She's my favorite. Well, I was like, when I was in the room down there, they always tell me, they be like, she come back and tell me, she's like, she do that.
Okay.
But when I was like, I was just talking to her and I was like, I need a cigarette or something because I didn't realize I could find my pack of cigarettes. She was like, I was like, I'm trying to hurry up and get ready because I had to get dressed because I had a nigga in them CVS with money. I didn't even know he was going to spend it because I'm going to get specific. But maybe,
Okay, all right. Sweet.
when I say I was doing no interview, like, oh, y'all, we should say it was a girl and a boy on there or something. But I should do like it, so. Now, I love the hotel, bro.
Okay, well, I ain't mad at it.
So, okay, what you gotta say? Cause I don't give a fuck what you gotta
Okay,
say
so
about
first of
me.
all, let's take this out of here because I don't want that accident to end up in the picture and stuff like that. All right.
Okay, let me get into the truth.
So let's first and foremost, I got so many things I need to talk to you about. So we'll start off
I don't
light.
wanna talk about you.
We'll start off light. Hold
I know
on.
that.
Quita. Listen.
I'm about to do.
Listen. So I want to talk about polo first. So I want to ask.
I don't want to talk to you.
You don't want to talk about polo?
No.
Why not? I thought that's what you're doing.
You came to me. Really, you would be like, you see what I got going on. You talking you still ain't coming in your room.
What are you talking about?
You talking I give you $100.
When did you say that?
Yesterday, he kept calling me back.
Oh, yeah, because I gave you a number yesterday.
I don't care. You're not coming to this damn room.
So he blew it. Because I thought you wanted to, I thought he wanted to do a second date.
You do it, babe, and we can work on it. If I want to hit you, I'll hit you.
Okay, so.
I already told him what I tell him. You want some? You better work that neck. First of all, I don't care.
Okay.
I want to talk to him. They try to buy me, nigga, with $100. How long you gonna do for stay?
So that rubbed you the wrong way.
80 for 15 minutes. And I don't want nobody to do this. I've been like this for how long?
Okay, so.
How long I've been like this? She made me right.
Right.
I'm gonna say like this.
Okay, so. Actually, dude, let me see. Yeah, I got one in here. But, okay. Because a lot of the crowd, so listen, so a lot of the people had it wrong, and I let them get it wrong in the comments. Let me speak.
No, it's all because
Let me speak.
wait, stay your ass up here. If I don't,
Stop interrupting me now.
if I don't, please, friend.
Okay.
Look,
So, that's fine. Okay. So, a lot of the people in the comment section had it wrong. They thought that you corrupted Polo. They thought that y'all been talking since the day. And so, they noticed a different energy with him, and they thought it was because you corrupted him. Now, I knew that that wasn't the case because he didn't have your number. I just gave you your number yesterday. But everybody in the comment section, just to let y'all know, y'all was wrong, okay? And I'll let y'all be wrong. I didn't correct y'all. But 80% of the people, 80% of people thought that, listen, 80% of people thought that you guys corrupted him.
the worst
And it was
comment
completely
I
wrong.
heard, and I never read and never look at you. I don't like how you was talking to me when you was talking about me, all that fighting and stuff. I want you to understand, I don't care if he's sitting there watching, I want you to understand that he also didn't mean to.
Okay, I believe that.
He's a very stalker, and this time I really don't even know what to do because I'm not on no holy shit.
Okay, so let's talk about that.
And I do got
Quita, let's talk about that. You should not have,
And he loves that
it does not matter. He does not have an order to not contact you. You have an order to not contact him.
Okay, well, I'm ready.
But why couldn't you just take it? Why couldn't you? Why couldn't? Why couldn't? Okay, Quita. Why couldn't you just follow the judge's instructions? You do give a F. Clearly you do. Clearly you do.
I mean, my nigga that was fucking goddamn alive. Goddamn. You been fucking great. Shit. If my nigga was alive, hey, you know what he said? Israel, man. Goddamn. He's like, I ain't got time for this. It's that shit. I also want everybody to know that I am not that lame. I'm not that lame. I have some business and I ain't saying that to them, man. I really don't even like you like that. I would have pushed your windows. Like, I would have did all that. No, I'm a boss. I ain't talk. Don't want to have more than a forward. I am a forward.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you fucking not
You
talk to
called
him?
me. I asked that nigga what the fuck is wrong with me. Goddamn. You ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. Like, you did not because you can't talk with me. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand.
So Quita, I think that people will understand from the first time when he told on you for months back. But Quita, just because he called don't mean that you have to talk. Like, that's where you messed up. You took it for granted, Quita.
Man, it's okay, because I'm finna go out there and tell that motherfucking judge. If I can get a burn call down for $88,000, what is it, $10? I don't think you tell this the truth. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up.
So show me where he called you.
Oh, you got to put on camera.
That's fine, show me.
There ain't no thing.
That's fine, show me though. Show it to me. Because he
Hey
showed me
y'all,
where
good
he called you.
morning.
Wait until I show you the whole thing.
Well, I asked him was that the whole thing. He said it was. We're gonna see. He said that you called him. Okay? He said that he did not call you. He said that's cat. Okay?
They called me for different numbers.
Quita, regardless of whether he called you,
Good morning,
white
y'all.
man was trying to keep you locked up. Did you hear that white man?
I don't give a fuck. I can stand on
That white man was trying to. That young black lawyer that you had, that young black lawyer, he did a real good job for you. He did a damn good job for you, Quita. He argued your case like he knew you for 10 years.
If I got to sit in jail, shit, I would have been there anyway because I just broke somebody's ribs.
What?
I feel, what the hell? But I also told him, and I am going to tell him, to rewind the count back to see what the fuck going on. I just got all the $88,500 on it, but I got to drop down to motherfucking 10. Y'all got me fucked up.
Well, how many chances do you think you're going to get, though, Quita?
I got to fucking go to court. Shit,
Okay, so, but why keep putting yourself in this position, though?
Let me tell you something. There is slim shit. But on my mom, my nigga called. Well, they, I'm doing an interview. I'm not taking 10 minutes. Okay. I don't care about none of that good shit. I already told my mom. When I stand on me, all that. I'm laying at my home now. Been to the morning. I swear to God. I'm all sick right now. I just beat up case for $88,000 when I messed up the motherfucking county. Talking about why she do this and prison. You bitches say y'all Texas. Why the fuck we ain't got our own punk assholes? I don't understand why y'all got girls who don't.
What you on right now?
Because when them girls were getting bullied, they say what I did or how I did it. They never said, hey, the girls was trying to take the white girls.
Why did you just get into it with somebody that you say you just did whatever you did?
What you mean?
You said you just broke somebody, whatever.
Prison.
Oh, you talking about in prison? I thought you
Yeah,
talking
I
about
got all them cases in
recently.
prison. You heard the judge say, oh, her prior case, and the prior case was from prison.
Okay, you
Ain't
talking about
nobody
prison.
survived that shit, bro.
Okay, you
If
talking about
the
prison
mystery, I
stuff.
was gonna put a mud shot on me. I got some pictures. We dressed up. I'm making fun. I'm having a ball with me. For real. I had my motherfucking
I've never met that lady.
Play with a lot of people. I'm not that big.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, I'm gonna turn the TV off real quick. But I don't know if it's sound in the video.
But this is for all y'all haters, you girls. The first comment I've seen that I don't like is why Marcus helped her and he didn't help. Well, Marcus helped her, and I've seen this and I blocked it. You said Marcus helped her and didn't help us. Marcus got out either way, true enough. But it was on y'all to do what you needed to do. You should have got
That's always true. That's always true. Half the time, the problem is just not having a phone. That's like the problem half the time. So,
I never wanted to do it.
right, so
I
right,
see myself.
right, so right off the bat, you came with. By the way, you said something about one of your moderators. You said something about one of your moderators. Listen, you said something about one of your moderators.
Well, like she got arguing with you and this time I've been in jail sitting
So
out
the
there.
love so true lady.
Yeah, bro. We
Yeah.
were cool and she got into it with you. I just don't even got time for that because I got a lot of stuff on my plate right now. You hear me?
Okay.
I got my best friend on my bun. I got you on my bun. Like, it was it.
You say you got your best friend on your body.
Yeah, I got my bun fucked up for $88,500 to $10.
Okay.
What's wrong with y'all, man? You got something.
Alright, let me see. So you got
See, look,
so you.
when I say, and I'm not playing with nobody, okay? I do not play about my mom, okay? We're going, everything is going down. It's going to me down. I already told her. She said, please don't do that.
Don't do what?
You like Donald Trump.
Who? Too much your mom?
Yeah. No, you like, look, I have Donald Trump. You know why? Because mom told me don't do that. Look, she said, you say you're going to do it, all this, do it. Man, bitch.
Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna so let me see, because let's just move forward. We're gonna move it forward. And then all you gotta do to remove a mod is just go to the live chat and then just look for the person's name. Click on it and then click remove mod. I'm talking about the stupid. Okay, let me see if I can find this person. Did you block him already or something? Let me see. They're doing a good job. I can't find him in the chat. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure it out. Well, Quita. You gotta understand though, Quita, like, you could have not done the things that you did.
Listen, Marcus. Stay in the mirror. I'm so serious about my fucking mom. So just get a $88,500 bun and get down to
Well, you didn't just beat it, you beat it a while ago.
Look at the crackhead, y'all.
I don't play by my mom now.
Play digital instants for the chance to win real cash prizes right from your phone.
Okay, let me see.
And I hate to be like this. And get what? I even sold my little gun. I didn't even tell you about my little 05. And it had pin and everything.
Okay, well, all right, Quita. I'm gonna see if I can find this love so true lady, but so just to be clear, so are we?
Now ask the real question.
Well,
Now prison wolves, post the picture that I sent you.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about that stuff, remember?
No. See the picture I would. Was I looking?
So listen,
You think I look sad on
all
that
you gotta do is just
Did I look sad on
remove
that
his standard moderator.
Yeah, I look sad
Alright, so boom.
on that picture.
All right, so love so true is no longer a standard moderator for your
I
channel.
don't need nobody.
All right. All right. Grandma look like an older version of you. Say what's up to Grandma. Grandma look like an older version. Oh, that is you. That is you. That's not Okay. So.
Baby, I'm fine, baby. I can transform, baby. This nigga done knocked my makeup off because he gave me 400.
Well, was it 300 or 400?
400.
No, you just said 300 now.
So I go shopping, so I brought this.
What did you do to earn 300 or 400?
He was nice to me.
Okay, and your boyfriend's completely cool with this. He's cool with like you, this lifestyle or whatever.
He's telling me to work on myself. If I was y'all to do that when he's fly.
Okay, get that 4 for 4. I come give me a 4 for 4.
Because I used to be a security guard, so it's like, I don't take stuff serious. I used to work military time when I used to do my work. Like, I'm not stupid. Stop trying. My mom's not stupid. But I like the fast money. And they be trying me like I'm ugly. Girl, stop trying me. I can look regular if I want to, but I can look fine.
Did you lose a lot of money sports betting on DraftKings or FanDuel? You may qualify for up to $75.
I get it, but it sounds like he just wanted to give you $100 to, smash real quick.
He wanted to give me $100 to stay in my room. No, that ain't what's going on tonight.
So some people in the comments were like, well, if you met the other guy for $70, why wouldn't you deal with Polo for $100?
What's up, YouTube? Before the mastermind, after the mastermind. Before the mastermind, after the mastermind. The tips and suggestions that made this possible came directly from the mastermind. And as they continue to invest, their channel is going to grow. Go check them out. Love and React. A black married couple that's reacting to mating and dating content online. And if you're ready to invest in your channel, click the link in the bio. And I'll see you on Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Now, back to the content. What's up, YouTube?
All right, guys, so we're gonna double it up, all right, with the back-to-back Quita videos, because you hit me up this morning.
I don't want to motherfucking talk about no
And you
fucking
said
shit
you
about
got
my
robbed?
leg. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, that's what I came here to talk about. So,
Yeah.
what happened?
Oh my God, I hate you.
How'd you get robbed? Is that old girl?
Ooh,
Did I interview?
I don't know who that
I think that is. Did you get into it with her? Did you get into it? Why did you get into it with her? No, why did you get into it with her?
I can't see.
Seriously, why'd you get into it with old girl? Her name is Jessica. The big, dark-skinned one, huh? Why'd you get into it with her? Okay, I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find out why you got into it with her.
Hey,
But okay, so what happened? How'd you do
hey
it?
baby.
Good
Good morning.
No.
I do it because then I gotta stop the alert. So they gonna be watching me and
Good
then they gonna try to
morning.
figure out, hey, where she at? Where she on?
Well, okay, when they see
morning.
where you're at, so that's not a thing. It's just
Shock.
right?
Good morning,
But I do
baby.
want to warn people about
Y'all
the
come
dangers
in,
of
like,
this
and
lifestyle.
subscribe.
And so,
You gotta be careful of them YNs.
so basically,
You gotta go
what you just threw up, yeah. Be like that sometimes. Be like that sometimes.
Look, nigga, you can't handle your liquor. Nigga.
No, you ain't talking about not handling your liquor. We done seen you throw up for you there. But okay, so I guess, you know what I'm saying, whatever business was about to go down.
Walking with me, I'm like,
So how did it happen? Like, did he come in and just was like,
oh, he wanted to buy something.
and so how did it happen? Like, did y'all do it first and then he was like, nope? Or he just immediately
I don't want to talk about
drew down on you and he was like,
it. Yeah.
give me what you got?
Into my turn. Big red bag.
Damn. And then he just dipped out?
Yeah, I wasn't finna run by that. It wasn't there but $100 in there anyway.
Oof. If you had to see him again, do you think you would recognize him?
Hell no.
Was he wearing like a mask or something?
What is that?
Was he wearing a mask or whatever?
Who is that? What's up, bro? What's up, Big Daddy?
Was he wearing a mask or whatever?
No.
Huh.
I'm telling you, I probably don't never see nobody no more. That ain't the first time. I done got robbed before.
Ooh, was like your heart pounding and stuff like that?
No.
You just got a lot going on right now. Okay? And so, I wanted
I'm
to...
trying to go with my boyfriend house so I can lay down, get naked, and I brought some pennies and bras.
Okay, so he's
I
gonna...
brought some pennies and bras so y'all can...
Oh, so the nipples ain't poking?
No!
So listen, you don't seem to be quite as turned up as last night. So I'm at. So
I'm having a good day today. I don't want to fuck up my day.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But I do want to ask.
I'm finna go watch movies and eat good soul food.
Okay, so now that you're in a, less turned up
I
mood,
want to eat.
are you going to? So the whole deal with Polo, you're saying that that's a dub because of the way he came at you, Trash.
Good morning, y'all.
He too naggy. I don't like him.
Like that.
I don't like nobody keep calling my phone over and over and over and over.
That sounds like short dog.
Nah, he ain't worse than no. Don't fucking short dog. He ain't gonna compare him.
Okay. Okay. So